All right, hello, everyone. Back to day under my 1000-day challenge. This is day 562, so let's get things started. All right, so first and foremost, balance has further dropped a little bit, but nothing too significant to be of a concern. Yeah, basically, right now it's still too long trade for experimental trade setup, nothing too much. On the main trading account, the forward chart, really nothing too much to be of a setup right now, so I'm not in any of the trades. So as today's Sunday, just do a very quick run through itself. Bitcoin on the weekly chart does look a little bit bearish. You can see here on the weekly chart itself, we're actually forming an inverted red bearish candlestick itself. So definitely not a good sign, especially we have only 17 hours plus to go. So if we do close some of these candlesticks itself, we do see very likely further bearish momentum towards the downside, because this is a very clear listing downside, like similarly you see over here. Not to say that we can have some sort of supportive like somewhat next week, but definitely we do lean towards further downside momentum itself, and I do see further sell-off pressure. So on the daily chart itself, however, we still do see some sort of potential support. I wouldn't say it's extremely bearish, but on the weekly chart, it does show there is potential sign for bearish momentum. And if tomorrow, we do close with that kind of bearish red candlestick itself on the weekly chart, I will definitely be looking for a short setup on the daily, 4-hour, even shorter time frame in that perspective itself. All right, and then finally on the forward chart itself, like I mentioned, staying below 50 simple moving average and 20 exponential moving average definitely doesn't look good, even though we are still above the 200 period moving average on both the simple and exponential wise. It's definitely not a good sense since we are not seeing a strong support. Instead, we are actually flatlining it. So definitely there's some indecision in the market itself. But of course, a break in either direction would likely be more likely to continue towards the direction in that sense itself. So right now, I'm still leaning towards neutral. I'm not looking to enter a long or short, but let's see how things goes. Right, so sorry, I'm feeling a little bit of a flu right now. Yeah, stuffy nose, I would say, but otherwise, that's more or less around the end of today. So that's why I'm saying leaning towards neutral, a little bit bearish, simply because we did come from a downside. We're not seeing a strong support just yet. So generally, what you want to see as a nice support is maybe the bounce. We don't stay at this level for a long time. It's a nice bounce. Same here, bounce. Same here, bounce. Same here with a very strong bounce and continue. That is where you get a very nice support. But when you get a very nice here, then you get flat line towards too long a period of time, there's a tendency for it to retest lower lows before actually proceed towards the upside in that sense, which is why I say short-term bearish momentum does exist in this particular scenario. Otherwise, that's more or less about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to write your comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.